Hi, here we have a nice factorial equation bracket n plus 5 factorial over n plus 1 factorial is equals to 3024. Let's start our solution. In the first step, first we need to know about the factorial. So factorial means it is a multiplication of one number with the number below that number. And the other definition for the factorial we have that is the product of all the integer below it then are equal to a given positive integer. So I'm going to write the factorial for plus 5 till 1. So because our denominator ending on 1, so that's why I'm going to write the factorial for 5 till 1. So here n plus 4, n plus 3, n plus 2, and n plus 1 factorial over our denominator values n plus 1 factorial. So this will, I'm going to write it is equals to 3024. So suppose our denominator is n plus 3. So are we going to write this in this form? N plus 4, n plus 3 factorial over n plus 3 factorial. So here I'm not going to write the factorial for n plus 3 because I end up the numerator factorial till n plus 3. So I'm going to cancel out the numerator and the denominator here. Here this and this get cancelled. So the remaining expression we will get n plus 5, n plus 4, n plus 3, n plus 2 is equals to 3024. Next, I will going to rearrange it. This n plus 5, I will going to write with n plus 2. N plus 4, I will going to write with n plus 3 is equals to 3024. Now here we're going to use the following object for multiplying both the brackets. This turn to n square. This with this and this with this and this and this with this. So it will turn to 2n plus 5n plus 10. And this will going to compare this with this, this with this, and this with this. So it will turn to n squared plus 3n plus 4n plus 12 is equals to 3024. Now the next expression we will get n squared plus 7n plus 10. I'll add up the like terms. And here n squared, this will going to be 7n plus 12 bracket close is equals to 3024. This I will going to write in this form n squared plus 7n plus 11 minus 1. So I can write this easily here. And this one I'm going to write n squared plus 7n plus 11 plus 1 is equals to 3024. So here in replacement of 10, I wrote it 11 minus 1, and in replacement of 12, I wrote it 10 plus 3. So now in replacement of whole this expression, I will going to let x n squared plus 7n plus 11 is equals to x. So this equation as A. Therefore, this equation turns to, in replacement of whole this expression, I will going to write x minus 1 and in replacement of this x plus 1 is equals to 3024. If you can see this in the algebraic formula form, that is x squared plus 1 is equals to 3024. So this is a algebraic formula. And here this 1 is going to be to the right hand side. So it will turn to 3024 minus 1. X squared is equals to 3025. To take the root both the sides, so it will turn to root and root here. So this and this get cancelled. So x is equals to plus minus 55. And we have two values of x, that is x is equals to 55, x is equals to negative 55. Now I will going to plug in both these value of the x equation A. Our equation A is n square plus 7n plus 11 is equals to x. This is our equation A. So now in the placement of x, I am going to write 55n square plus 7n plus 11 is equals to 55. I'm going to take this 55 to the left hand side, n square plus 7n plus 11 minus 55 is equals to 0 is equal to n square plus 7n minus 44 is equals to 0. I will going to factor this equation. So the last number we have, that is minus 44. So I will going to write the factor for this 11 times. But which sign will appear? A bigger number I'm going to take as a positive and this will as a negative. Square plus 11n minus 4n minus 44 is equals to 0. And n plus 11 minus 4n plus 11 is equals to 0. Here we have n minus 4 is common, n plus 11 is equals to 0. Here I will get the two cases, n minus 4 is equals to 0, n plus 11 is equals to 0. Now this n is equals to n is equals to 4. And this n is equals to negative 11. I will not going to consider this. This will going to be rejected because the factorial is positive. So this will going to be rejected. Next, I will going to take the equation that is, I will going to take the x value that is minus 55. So n square plus 7n plus 11 is equals to minus 55. N square plus 7n plus 11. This negative 55 will take to the left hand side, so it equals to 0. N square plus 7n, and this will equals to plus 66 is equals to 0. Now, so here I will going to find out the discriminant for this quadratic equation, the minus 4ac. Now that is a, b, and c. So B we have positive 7. Here 4, A is 1, and C is 66. Discriminant is equals to 49 minus 264. And the value for the discriminant we find out that is negative 215. So this is less than 0. So there is a complex root for this solution. So therefore we are going to reject this. Now I am going to verify my answer, that is n is equals to 4. Our equation is n plus 5 factorial over n plus 1 factorial is equals to 3024. The n value we find out, that is 4 plus 5 factorial over 4 plus 1 factorial is equals to 3024. So it will equal to 9 factorial over 5 factorial is equals to 3024. So how to write the factorial for any number? As I told you, it is a multiplication of one number with the number below that number. It's like n times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 factorial. Why I end up here 5 factorial? Because our denominator is 5 factorial. So that's why I write the factorial for 9 till 5 factorial. So 5 factorial is equals to 3024. So here this and this get cancelled. So the remaining we have 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 is equals to 3024. And as we multiply 9 times 8 times 7 times 6, we'll get 3024 is equals to 3024. So the left hand side equal to the right hand side. So the value of n we find that is absolutely correct. Thanks for watching our video. See you in the next video.